This is Dr. 2116 of Doc and Fox Gaming, with my co-host as always.
Hi guys, I'm Phil Fox from Doc and Fox Gaming.
Right. Welcome to the stream. We are in our fifth race of the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. We are going to Auto Club today for the Auto Club 400. Because of the late start, we are going to be doing a quick qualifying today instead of our usual long qualifying, which looking forward to doing again. It's a good, warm up and welcome to the stream type thing, but we're pressed for time tonight. But we are going in to probably do a couple of practice laps first. We won last night, for those of you who saw. If you haven't, spoiler alert. Go back and watch it anyways. It was a fun race. It was really fun. I recommend going back and watching it like 100 times. Like everybody, seriously, just go back and watch it 100 times. They'll give us some watch minutes. We can possibly get monetized. Yeah? Click the ads. Just click them for us. Do us a favor, you know, because you love us so much. So we're back in our Dale Jr. Nationwide 88. We are going to cut this guy off pit road because we don't care about him. Alright, so checking this out right now. Auto Club handles very similar to the Xfinity cars, but not the there's Denny Hamlin in the sports clips. The pros and cons of Auto Club, well, can't think of too many cons. I can only think of some pretty good pros, and it makes for great racing at times, with it being a 2-mile track, and not to mention it is wide as all get out, meaning that it just invites drivers to go fast and make some really good clean passes. One thing from what I'd say we picked up on last night was being in the inside lane helps out the most. Hi, welcome to the stream. Being on the inside lane helps out the most when making the corners, especially coming out of turns 3 and 4. You want to make sure you have a good run. It's not to the point where you need to worry about pack racing and plate racing like you'd have to at other tracks like Talladega and Daytona. Denny Hamlin's giving us a bit of a push, but that's going to give us some extra speed. We're only practicing and he's already racing us.
We're already getting into it.
Last time we were racing was Phoenix in the Cup Series, and not only did the race go miserably, but so did the stream, so that was fun. But hey, we got Auto Club now, and next week is Martinsville. Yay! I love watching Martinsville. Martinsville's a fun track to sit back and watch. It's an amazing track just to watch. Just to watch. Not race. No race. Just watch. But we're going to do it anyways. Because we love you guys and it's part of our series. So I think we got a good feel of the track now. So we'll go ahead and we'll dump Denny Hamlin to the wall just to be nice. Get to this qualifying, shall we? So hopefully we'll get a good qualifying spot. We didn't get too good of a qualifying spot yesterday, but that didn't impact our performance so much when it came to race. The first stage, I'm not going to lie, was a bit of a... I don't want to say it was a snoozer, but it was a bit of a snoozer stage 1. It wasn't the most entertaining. So looking back yesterday in the Xfinity series, I think today will be a little bit more interesting with the mix-up of having to strategize pit-wise, because we will have to pit in stage 1. I almost guarantee it. So that being said, we're going to have to figure out when we want to pit and when not to pit. To pit or not to pit, that is the question. Gonna have to make a wedge adjustment, I know that for a fact. I can already tell that right now. Maybe a slight tape adjustment, but I'm usually a little weary when it comes to tape adjustments in this game. Like, I usually like where it is for the most part, so I like to keep it that way, but I don't know. Hey! 26. The exact same place we qualified last night. Does this mean we'll get the same finishing position we did last night? I sure hope so, because currently Kyle Busch got pole position. Hey, we're Danica Patrick starting in front of us. That makes me a little bit nervous already. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get racing.
Alright. Everything seems to be going well from a technical standpoint.
That's good. Now be ready to strategize, Phil.
Yep.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are off in this race. See how many laps we have stage 1. Are coming in on the inside of Patrick. 60 laps, so we will have to pit guaranteed at the end of each before the end of each stage. We're sliding up against Eric Jones right here. We see AJ Allmendinger in front of us. We come up way too much. Make some slight contact with Clint Boyer. We are 3 wide right now. I repeat, we are 3 wide. There's Austin Dillon in front of us with Kurt Busch and Chase Elliott in the 24. Who's no longer in the 24, he's now in the 9. But I don't know, I kind of like Chase Elliott in the 24 better. Don't get me wrong, I love William Byron. I love William Byron to death. He's a very talented driver, but I really like, I miss Chase Elliott's old number 24 scheme. That looked really cool. That felt Chase Elliott, but then again, it's the only time I really pay attention to Chase Elliott. The 9's pretty cool though. I like seeing the 9 do well. We've already worked our way up into 11th place, so we've come up quite a bit so far. 50 laps left to go. 58 laps to go on the stage. We're going to dive it in a little deep, maybe a little bit too deep. There's Jimmy Johnson and his blue Chevy SS for Hendrick Motorsports, a teammate of ours. So we're going to give him plenty of room. Hopefully he'll give us that same courtesy because we're teammates. Jimmy, we're teammates. We're teammates, Jimmy. Teammates don't race each other hard. Flashback to last night with me putting number 7 close to the wall so I can have the advantage in the turn. Teammates don't race each other hard. Alright, coming up behind Ryan Newman, we have an excellent run. Are we going to be able to keep it up? We do. We're pulling a bit of a slide job right now. It's a very sloppy slide job. I don't think he'll find that too pleasurable. But we pass him.
Family friendly.
It is family friendly. But I have one question only. Where's Robert? No, seriously, where's Robert? Alright, we got Denny Hamlin in 5th, 7 tenths of a second in front of us, with Jimmy Johnson, Ryan Newman tied for 2 tenths of a second. Well, now Ryan Newman's 3 tenths. Let's try to extend that gap so that then we can, do better than them, because we want to do better. We're drafting off Denny Hamlin. Draft boy. Trying to get a good turn out of turn 3, but so far it's just not working. Tell you what, I'm looking forward to driving the Camaro bodies in Heat 3 for a series for you guys, because I don't see us doing a full series for Heat 2 with the DLC expansion for 2018. We'll probably start our Heat 3 series shortly after the game comes out and have, you know, some videos beforehand and everything. We're trying to see if we can get Foxx to drive full time. That would be fun. Doc and Foxx Racing. We'll have to come up with pit strategies ahead of time. Not do them during the race. Because I want to try to beat you. Tires?
Mm-hmm.
Tires are looking good. About 43, 42. Try to follow Hamlin into that turn because Kyle Busch is in the lead right now. I mean, we already won one race in this season so far, so we're already locked into the playoffs. We're number 3 in point standings right now. Like to make that number 1. I think Truex is in front of us, and I want to say Kyle Busch is, but I'm not positive on that. I know there's someone else in front of us in point standings in this series. Alright, we're starting to close that gap a little bit, just a little bit on Hamlin. Are we going to continue closing it? No, he's widening it. No, no, no. 52 laps in the stage. I mean, we're already doing better than we did in qualifying.
Oh, yeah.
That's for sure. I mean, look, we're only 9 laps in, and we're running faster times than we did in qualifying, and we're only 2.5 seconds behind the leader. Jimmy Johnson and Casey Kane, both of our teammates are behind us right now, so that gives me some comfort. They are really spread out. It's the ones in the front who are going to be the biggest challenge to catch up. This is starting to remind me a little bit of how it worked last night. Like I said, though, there's going to be some changes. We're probably going to pit around the same time Kyle Busch and Truex do, because you can see those two battling out in the front, hoping one of them will just take the other out. Because, I mean, that'll make our job easier, you know what I mean? And the thing is, we're so spread apart right now that if someone was to wreck, I feel confident enough in my driving skills to be able to avoid it. Right, so about 38, 39 laps of fuel remaining. Right front tire is once again the one going down the most. This is the kind of track where I can't make 2 tire stops continuously. Maybe mid-stage 1 and 2 pit stops I can make a 2 tire change, but for like grand finale and stuff like that, it's gotta be 4 tire pit stops. Auto Club is a tire track. Coming up behind Hamlin now. Break this gap, for the love of God. I want to pass up Denny Hamlin, hoping to get at least a top 5 stage finish. The car is just way too tight for these turns. Like, it's really tight. Hold up, we're trying to pull a slight jump on Hamlin and we fail, we do a crisscross instead. But hey, for a second we got in front of him. That gives me some hope. We came in way too hot. We make contact with Hamlin. He goes in the wall. We make more contact. Can he save it?
Nope.
Nope. Hamlin wrecked. Hamlin wrecked. Okay. Nah, I can't. Not pitting now. Oh no! Chase Elliott got knocked out of the race. I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry.
We're not pitting this lap. Alright, so who's up in front? Keselowski, Truex is leading, Kyle Busch second, and that's Kyle Larson in front of us in his 42 Target car, which we'll never see again because Target's no longer sponsoring. Alright, we're going to go on the inside, Truex. We've taken the lead at Auto Club for now. We've got a block. No, well, there's no blocking Kyle. But there's blocking Keselowski. On the bright side, the front of the car isn't too damaged. Roughing Kyle up a little bit up the track. Come down to block Truex.
Easy.
43 to go. 43 to go. Oh God, Kyle hit me. What was that, retaliation for hitting your teammate? That was an accident, then he hits me. He hit me. I was able to save it, thankfully, but Kyle didn't. Hi, welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the stream.
Kyle hit me.
Send him a gun.
Kyle hit me. I'm a little wounded by that. And he knocked me back from 1st to 7th.
Hey, Robert. He says where's Robert.
We already said that earlier in the stream. We're wondering where you are, and you just missed it. Kyle Busch hit me. He rear-ended me, sending me towards the wall. I was able to save it, but then he spun out after I ricocheted off the wall, and it... He tried to get that position back. 40 laps to go with 12% damage on all sides. Kyle Larson gets an amazing run. We're behind Kurt Busch right now. Our aerodynamics are thrown off so much right now. That's going to mess with us till we pit. Don't worry, I'll get you back, Kyle. There'll be some retaliation. Hey, but look at this. First stage and we already have 2 cautions. Totally unlike last night. Denny Hamlin, who we accidentally wrecked. Denny Hamlin, when we wrecked him, was a complete accident. We don't have any. There's no rival system in championship mode, only career. Alright, Matt Kenseth's getting in on our inside. Kenseth, on the other hand, I have my own personal vendetta against. He's been nothing but a thorn in my side this entire series. Looking back, I think at Atlanta and Vegas. All that hard work. It's already gone down the drain.
Still a car out there. Clear up top. Inside still there.
Alright, Denny Hamlin's running me up the track. I got nowhere to go but up. And sure, you know, everyone just take a number, take a position. I don't want him. You can have him. Okay, I was lying. I do want this position. Let's give him back.
Easy, easy. They're Foxx. Inside, he's on your bumper. Inside, he's on your bumper.
And that damage is really messing with us right now.
Steady. Hold your line.
Let's try to catch AJ. Yeah? What gave that away? Hi, welcome to the stream. Yeah, hey. Alright, so this is not going too well. And still, don't get mad at me if I retaliate on Kyle. But he did. Look at what he did to my car. I'll turn him the other way.
Inside, he's on your bumper.
So you're saying that, but all I'm hearing is turn him around.
Still a car out there. Still a car out there. Easy, easy.
Try to pass Delaney. Hello, Robert.
Still a car out there. They're low.
Let's get a pass on Blaney.
Hold your line.
Let's get a pass on Blaney. Oh, nope, that's not happening. It's Wood Brothers car too,
Outside, hold your line.
because he's no longer in with Wood Brothers Racing. Team Penske went ahead and added a third car to their roster and offered Ryan Blaney the car. That's why he had to shave off his fabulous beard and long hair that everyone loved, because at Team Penske it's clean cut and short hair and shaven. He's a very good driver, and so him being in Team Penske, I think is really good for him. He's racing with Joey Logano, and Brad Keselowski are also in Team Penske. I remember Ryan Blaney and Bubba Wallace are best friends in real life. Except one drives a Chevy, one drives a Ford. And one's in better equipment while the other one should be better in equipment. But it's not working out so well.
Outside's clear. Inside, good drive off here.
Going for a 7-time 200 win champion. You think you'd own a better race team.
Whoa, whoa.
That's the part that like bothers me. He should be like,
Still there, he's outside.
not going well for us. There's Austin Dillon for Richard Childress Racing.
You're low, Steve.
Hi, welcome to the stream. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. So we're fighting to keep 12th place right now because Guy Bush put us in the wall. Again. And so far Chase Elliott's the only one who's knocked out of the race, which is unfortunate. We get loose coming out of the corner and accidentally hit him. Alright, there's Daniel Suarez in his Subway car.
Subway?
Subway.
Subway.
You know, all those videos really makes me crave a sub.
Well, I mean...
I'm trying to save money. I work next to a sub place.
Like, if they had chicken and fries,
You barely save money as it is!
I have nothing to bring in money. What is your points here? There's nothing bringing in money, so there's
We accept donations. For Phil's broke rear end. Who is at least looking for work. But none will find him. Okay, we're just like being a jerk here and we're blocking everything because our car is slow as all get out right now. No, it's also the damage. Wonder how we got it. Oh, I know. Someone put us into the wall.
Easy in there, get where you at.
Okay. Still gotta work for it. Which means you gotta work for it more.
Stay low, stay low. Still a car out there. Hold your line.
There goes my top butt stink. Gone.
Well, if you want to pick now, you can.
Oh, I'm guaranteed to go at least a lap down then. The leaders are 12 seconds ahead of us. Now, if there's only a caution...
Oh,
well, I guess you could just hit Eric Jones.
I don't want to hit
Or
Eric.
Ryan Newman.
I don't want to hit Ryan.
Or Harvick.
I'll hit Harvick.
I mean... Moyer.
oh.
Or Joey Logano.
Get up there.
Joey, look at how far away he is from me. Do you think at the state my car is in right now, I'm going to be able to catch up with him?
You have to fade up your car right now. It would
Danica
be-
Patrick's going to lap me at this rate.
Yesterday
Chase
was-
Elliott, who is knocked out of the race, will lap me at this race.
Yesterday mentioning how much we missed him. Now all the jokes.
Oh yeah, I have no one to poke fun at. But no, I seriously miss their presence on the track.
Easy, easy. Off clear road.
I already make jokes because he has some of the last name to mine.
It's almost the exact same.
Hold
It
your
is
line.
the exact same.
That's what I was going to say. You could be related.
I mean, if we're related, come on, cousin.
Help me get into NASCAR.
No, help me find a job.
That, and help me get into
Where you
NASCAR.
at? Covered on both sides.
Okay, we got bumped by a Harvick and sitting up nearly wreck Eric Jones, but you see these positions. They just sail away. What the frick? Where's the door-to-door with Danica Patrick? You know, I was joking earlier. This is not funny anymore, guys. This is not funny anymore. This is not funny anymore.
You're right, it isn't funny anymore. It's hilarious.
Clear place.
Go Patrick.
All clear, all clear.
You can't afford the propane that comes with it.
Bye.
Inside, good drive off here.
That's it. Next lap, I'm coming to the pits.
You wouldn't take the chance?
I couldn't
Caught
use.
on?
Well, I'm going to go a lap down at this rate, no matter what.
But you didn't catch on to what I meant.
What?
I looked away from the screen, looked away from everything.
Inside, still there.
Is that Danica Patrick right there?
No,
Another
that's
push?
no, that's Chris Busher.
Outside,
Okay.
still there.
You like him?
Clear up top. Oh,
Yeah.
You look away.
outside.
I catch on to what you're doing, but we have viewers who are not simply going to just look
I
away.
mean, I'm the one that's going to yell at you the loudest.
Yeah, but one of them will turn me in the comment section. Be like, you wrecked so-and-so. Yes. Yes, I did. I'm only going to take half a can of fuel, 4 tires. I'll take some repairs. We'll bring in that wedge down. I'll pit at end of stage for more stuff, but for now, this will have to be the one that gets the job done.
Okay.
Did I pick enough fuel? No, I didn't. Maybe I did.
Let's pray that you just have enough fuel to keep up with at least on draft.
I just need to make it to the end of the stage without going 2 laps down.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to have to pit at some point. How many laps do we have left to go? About 11, no, about 21. We should have just enough fuel. Now we are a lap down from pretty much. Kyle Larson got knocked out of the race. How come all the good drivers are getting knocked out?
Foolish.
It's Kyle's fault. Alright, now everyone's going to have to pit again at some point in about 10 laps, give or take. That'll be my chance to get back onto the lead lap. I don't know how far I am from the lead lap though, that's the thing. I'll pit again for everything at end of stage. Then I'll be on slightly fresher stuff than everyone else, and then looks like I'm 29.
Clear high, quick.
Right, I doubt they will, but then I'll pit again with them.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay close to their pit strategy, but have a slight advantage on everything. Then I'll lap the entire field. Though that doesn't happen too much in this series.
No, not too often.
Alright, let's try to pass up Elliott Sadler and the number 7.
All clear.
So we're working our way back up. As far as I can tell, we're the only one a lap down. I don't think the leaders have lapped any of these guys yet, which it's good for us, because then you know what that means?
We're still okay.
We're in the lucky dog position, which means we'll get that free lap if what happens. But still, the more people we pass up right now, the better. Now, I'm assuming within the next 8 laps, people are going to pit by then.
And if there's a caution,
Then everyone pits. We don't have to pit. This is just for us to get back into the lead lap. Last thing we want right now is the cautions, and that'll put us in the lucky dog position, which will mean we're back on the lead lap, but then we'll be back in 38th. Actually, maybe not. The problem is if any of those guys that we're behind right now in 37th, 36th, anything like that, get passed up by the leaders, since we're behind them, one of them will get the lucky dog position. You know how that works, right?
Yeah.
Out of the lap down cars, let's say numbers 20 through 40 are all lap down. Whoever is in 20th place will get the lucky dog position, which means they get to go back onto the lead lap. So then 21 to 40 is the lap down. If I'm in 21st and everyone's a lap down from 20 to 40 and a caution comes out, the guy in front of me, 20, will get the lucky dog position. He'll go to the lead lap while I'm still a lap down. There's pros and cons to the lucky dog position.
Right.
The pro is you're on the lead lap. Congratulations. The con is, I will say, a pretty big one in itself. If you're interested.
Hold your line.
The con is you start at the back of the pack. Even though you're in the lead lap, you have to pass up everyone who's a lap down already, and in order to catch up to the leaders. Now if there's another caution, then you just go take your place, and whoever's in the lucky dog position starts in the back on the lead lap, while everyone else is a lap down. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so you basically, if there's a caution while you're lucky dog, you go basically past everyone who is a lap down if they're pitting, and you get to pass.
Go check the door real quick. Alright, we're coming up towards the end of stage 1. That's the bright side. Making better time now. What was our last lap? Last lap was a little bit over 40s. Okay, wow, yeah, that's getting worse. Alright, they've got to start. Oh no, they won't. I mean, they'll still have to pit because of the cautions that throws out some of this time, so they're going to be still pitting relatively soon, I hope. Oh no, because of the cautions, they might not need to pit. Oh no. Oh no. I'm just making realizations. They may have enough fuel in them to make it to the end without having to pit. Well, the more people we pass, right now the better. That'll at least still help us out. My thing, of course they're going to have to pit. I got fuel. Only half a can, but nonetheless, it's still fuel. They're going to have to pit.
Easy. All clear, all clear.
People are pitting. Steinhaus just went from 16th to 14th without passing anyone. There's people pitting. I have enough to make it to the end of the stage. Like, just enough to make it to the end of the stage. That's more than enough what I need right now. There's people pitting. Huzzah! It's not going to help my placement right now, but it'll help me get onto the lead lap if I just go fast. Might just be able to gain a few spots.
Any car just ahead.
More pitting. Not getting in positions, but we're at least making time. There's some positions we can take. Is that Danica?
Yep.
Clear. The leader is entering the pit this lap.
We're going back to the lead lap, guys.
Caution. Watch
And there's a
out.
caution. Please tell me I'm not a lap down. I'm not a lap down? Okay, I'm not a lap down, but I'm all the way in the back. Everyone else is going to have to pit, but I gotta. I think it's obvious.
Yeah, all the leaders are pitting, so we should be alright.
I mean, we're not going to be a lap down, but we're still not going to gain any position, so we're going to have to fight hard to make it back up there.
You ready? Okay, be smart out there. We're going green. Green flag.
Alright, so our pit strategy from the beginning didn't go well. So we got to try this again.
All clear.
On the bright side, we have the wedge adjustment we need. That's the good news.
Still there, he's outside.
With the wedge, we can make stuff happen.
Still a car out there. Outside. Still there, he's outside.
Yes, Kyle Busch from the lead.
Outside is clear.
What?
What?
What? What? I didn't say anything.
Out?
Robert, do not tell Phil what I said.
There it is.
Hold your line.
A little bit, so.
Outside is clear.
What he's saying.
I didn't say be prepared. What?
Clear.
Prospector Jenkins, harbinger of death.
What?
Prospector Jenkins.
No, what was
Just
that?
Prospector Jenkins.
What
It was just Prospector Jenkins.
Still a car out there.
Prospector Jenkins.
Hold your line.
What was that?
Clear out.
Just Prospector Jenkins.
How do you spell that?
Prospector Jenkins. good, but it's not good enough. There's Denny Hamlin, who we accidentally may or may not have spun out earlier, but that one was a complete accident. That was me being a little too aggressive. I was dive bombing and gunning it in. That was on me. I'm not gonna lie, that was on me. But Kyle Busch was on him. Alright, catching up Joey Logano. I really like his blue paint scheme. I know, right?
I just like the hedgehog.
Yeah, and it's half price desserts after 8 p.m. Yesterday it was all day, but it's after 8. I mean, I got a little bit, so I might be able to buy myself something. I tell you what, I win this race, and we can get a ride, desserts on me. Oh, now you want me to wreck Kyle.
No, how can we destroy him?
Robert won't like that, though.
But it's for desserts. It's for desserts. And I asked I summoned him and he says,
Alright, we're coming up on Jimmy Johnson. We're door to door with AJ Allmendinger. Whoa! He kind of came down on us pretty quickly there. Of course I am. Once I start continuing watching Archer.
more than one last.
Just don't have the speed right now to keep up with the leaders. We got a top 10 car. We know that for a fact. We've got a top 10 car. But I don't want a top 10 finish. I want to win. Or, you know, hit the brakes at last second when we're about to get first and let someone pass me up to take first, so that then I don't have to buy desserts. I'm already locked in the playoff. Maybe Jimmy Johnson. And his blue Lowe's car, not his black one. The blue one looks better. Jimmy, listen to me, buddy. It's for your own good. You've had a terrible season in the black Lowe's car. Go back to blue. We back the blue at Doc and Fox Gaming. Wait, there's another meeting? I'm just talking about the Lowe's car. I know. I'm just messing with you. In both ways, we back the blue.
So guys who have the K9 units, all guys have some power in their hands.
They're puppers. Good puppers.
They protect, they attack, and more importantly,
They are, unless they're mad at you, then it's not cute anymore. When you're the bad guy. Throw him a bone means an entirely different thing. Hey, good news at least though. We're catching up. Slowly but surely. And Kyle Busch is in the lead. And Casey Gaines in third. That's good for the number 5. Remember, the deal is also if we can get a ride. Alright, we're coming up on Kozlowski again. Hey, do me a favor, grab my phone, respond to my dad. He's blowing up my watch, and I can't respond because I'm driving. Also, if you're watching this later, hi Dad. I want to try to go in deep. Maybe perform a slide job. Maybe. We were not clearing Kozlowski.
God ever watches this in the future? Yes, I am back.
There's another car out there. All clear, all clear.
Pretty sure it's very outside.
I don't know what that means. Oh yeah, my tire is my back tire is one with the earth. It's flat. Okay, let me just go on record saying no, we're not idiots. We know the earth is not flat. And look, there's Kyle Busch in front of me. Hi, Kyle. Come here, you big buddy.
There's another car out there.
How's that going, by the way? I'm sure our averages are starting to come back up now that we're streaming again. That helps. Used to be.
Hold steady wheel.
Door to door with Kyle right now. And I kind of want to rough him up a little bit because I'm still salty.
Steady. There's another car out there.
Let's try another slide job.
Hold on. There's another car out
Oh,
there.
there's a comment.
All clear, all clear.
Robert says reckon. Robert has spoken.
I just passed him up cleanly, though. I just passed him up clean.
Robert, speak faster. Use your wisdom to help us.
On the good news, Truex Jr.'s in first, and Casey Kane, again a teammate of ours, is in second. Why he's here, I don't know, because usually the 5 team was not that fast last season. But, hey, I'll take what I can get. Maybe we can try to bump draft. Fun fact, bump drafting's illegal. You know why? I'm asking a serious question. NASCAR rule. Do you know why NASCAR made bump drafting illegal? It is. If you don't hit the car square in the center, you'll spin them out and cause a wreck. So then they changed. It's like, okay, look, no bump drafting on turns. You can bump draft on straightaways, but you can't bump draft on turns. Then stuff was still happening. So they're like, okay, look, you can't bump draft at all. If you bump draft and we catch you, you'll be fine. Because then also started bumper locks and everything there. Basically, they would lock onto each other in a sense. And it was pretty cool to see, but I think it was as of 2018 bump drafting became illegal in the sport. So here's a question for you guys. When looking at Formula 1 and IndyCar and other types of motorsports, there's a podium where 1, 2, and 3 all walk away, I think, with a trophy, and they all at least go up on a podium, so you know. Oh wow! Cautions.
How many laps are left in this stage?
Too many. I think Daniel Suarez got knocked out. I can pit now, but then I'll end up pitting, like lapping everybody else later.
Sometimes that's for the best. They'll catch up.
Now let's make an exciting race out of this. Alright, we're going to try to pass Truex Jr. Not bad of a restart. We're consistent at least. Let's see, we have 28 laps fuel remaining, and we're on lap 22. Like about 38 laps to go in this stage, or something like that. Yeah, about 38. Alright, we're blocking. We're blocking. We're even blocking our teammate, Casey King. And I overdrove that corner, I think. Maybe not. I'm able to keep everyone off me. Kyle Busch is coming up behind, though. Damn, the Toyotas are fast here. Sure, it's someone inside there. I like Truex. I'm not going to fight him that hard. What do you say?
What was the podium question?
Oh, yeah. So NASCAR, whenever there's a winner of the race, you only see the winner go up to victory row and victory lane and everything. But do you think NASCAR should implement a podium of sorts? So the top 3 drivers at the end of the race get up, on the podium and everything, and basically showcase, who were the top 3 people in the race, and not just the top 1, because sometimes second and third is pretty cool too. Then we're back.
You should have done what you must do.
Still a car out there. Clear high, get up there. Inside,
What
still
you
there.
must do.
Win.
And you got your
And Robert talked about how he liked telling me because of how clean I drive.
Sometimes the cleanest thing is to destroy it all.
Inside, still there. All clear.
I overdrove that so much.
Hold and steady wheel. Clear.
Look at this.
Fine. Kyle Busch is behind me now. I don't know, I think a podium position would be pretty cool. I mean, I still think, victory lane should be victory lane and not first, second, and third lane. But I think they should implement somewhere a podium to showcase the top 3 drivers. That retaliation didn't go well.
Yellow flag. Easy.
We'll go ahead and we'll pit.
But for me, winning isn't everything. It's the only thing. Second place is just the like participation. participation trophy.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll give you that. That's one thing, because I remember growing up, whenever I played soccer and everything, and most of the teams I played on and everything, they all give out participation trophies at the end, and I'm sitting here like, this is insulting. We lost like 5-0. We don't deserve anything. Now mind you, I was 6 years old at the time, and I'm sitting here thinking this trophy's insulting. Then when I played baseball and everything, they didn't do, like, everyone got a trophy, but if you got like, if your team got like first place at the end of the season, you got the big trophies. Fourth place got the little tiny trophies. And I'm like, well, we'll do better next year, guys, because I don't want a tiny trophy. Never want a tiny trophy. And so we earned it. We fought, we sweat, we swung those bats around, and we won. And I was proud of that. I was proud of those baseball trophies, because that means we did good. Then we got snacks afterwards. That never hurt. Like, that was like the pro and con of like being team captain, because they would switch out team captains every game. Whoever was team captain was in charge of bringing the snacks, but got to make some of the play strategies. So you know you had the perfect captain if both their strategy to win and their snacks were on point. Only if both were on point. You know what I mean, Phil?
Yeah.
Alright. These guys are gonna have to pit. I'm probably going to end up pitting with them. Not for fuel or anything, just get maybe 2 tires. No, I could get tires at end of stage. Actually, no, I probably will need some tires. Oh no, we'll see. We're coming up on Logano now. We have fresh tires. Like, fresher than Wendy's burgers fresh. So you know they fresh. Meanwhile, they're all McDonald's fresh tires. Hey, please sponsor us though. We'll take sponsors. Alright, we're passing up Kenseth, our current rival. I just want to do better than Kenseth, because I consider him our rival. Hello, what does the Robert say?
When my daughter played, a different parent had to bring the... When my daughter played, a different parents had to bring the snacks every day.
Same here. I mean, it was still whoever's team whoever was going to be team captain that week. Their parents had to bring the snacks, because it wasn't the kids who brought the snacks. And sometimes we would have some of those really... Now, mind you, at the time, I was a kid. But you have those really cool parents who bring, like, the Kool-Aid or Capri Sun pouches with, like, some, like, chips and stuff like that. And then you had those that would bring, like, packaged grapes with water. And we're just like... We're kids. We want junk food, not healthy food. Now, if you gave me a package full of grapes, I'd eat them, because I like grapes. And apples. And I mean, I still eat junk food, obviously. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for. And the company. Because there's some companies that just don't support. But that's beside the point. We're not doing too bad. Like I said, I know we have a top 10 car. I know that. And so I think I'll be at least happy with a top 10 position, but getting a win, that's going to be the challenging aspect of all this. gonna be challenging, you know? Of course you know. Dang, Kyle is doing good this race.
Okay, Kyle.
Sorry, I had to give Johnson a little bit of a nudge. Get him out of the way! Okay. So, movies. Want to talk movies for a minute.
Okay.
This is a very controversial topic, so if we lose subscribers over this, I'm not going to be offended, but reboots. They gotta come to an end. Seriously. And if you're gonna reboot a movie, if you're gonna redo a movie or anything, okay, fine. Just you can make it somewhat different, but don't completely like take the original stuff and be like, nah, just throw that in the dumpster. We don't need that. We'll do this our own. Because then it's not. I wouldn't even consider it a reboot. It's not even the same thing. It's not even close. I mean, Ghostbusters, for example. I saw the reboot. It wasn't entertaining at all. I mean, at least to me. And I have a pretty big sense of humor in some things. There were some parts that I thoroughly enjoyed. The crowd surfing scene, that was funny.
I haven't
Basically, the actress Leslie Jones. I'm sure you've heard of her when that's come up with conversation with Milo Yiannopoulos. Basically, like they were trying to fight a ghost in a concert, and it was a little bit more of a punk type concert, I think. And so when people saw the ghost, it felt like really cool, epic special effects, and everyone's
holograms.
Yeah, and everyone and the Ghostbusters were like, no, this is stay back, and so they have to get close to the ghost, so they dive off the stage, and most of them get carried. But then Leslie Jones' character takes the running leap, and it was like Moses parted the Red Sea, and just her expression, like when she landed on the floor, everyone kind of like was ooh. And she said. And I think, I may be butchering this quote, but I think she said it was either, she said, I don't care if it's because I'm fat, or if it's because I'm black, but either way, I'm pissed. Was the quote, and I'm just sitting there, I actually cracked up at that line. That was pretty funny, I'll give it that, because it's like, yeah, I'm sure you are. What's Kozlowski? No, that's Kurt Busch. That's Kurt Busch. His brother. Yeah, Kyle Busch is in first right now. No, there's parts of it that are funny, but then the problem of it is it wasn't the originals, and they even brought the original characters in as like little tiny cameos, and I'm like, that's a waste. That's a waste. Then the other problem we're running into is, where does it end? You reboot one thing with this, and everyone's going to want something else to be rebooted and make completely different. They've even talked about rebooting Indiana Jones. Now, if they rebooted Indiana Jones is a classic and it is dear to my heart. They're to reboot it. There's only one actor in Hollywood I would want to play the role, and that's Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
I feel like,
is he just gonna say
Chris Pratt would be the only actor in Hollywood I wouldn't want to even touch the role, besides Harrison Ford, obviously, who I think is doing another Indiana Jones movie slated to come out, I think either 2019 or 2020. I'm gonna watch it. I mean, it's there's a pattern with Indiana Jones movies. The first one was good. The second one was all right, but it was a little bit more meh. The third one was good. The fourth one, it could have been worse. I mean, it was not really that good either.
Fourth one again?
Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
It could have been better.
I mean, hey, Well, hold on, let me finish this. So far the even number ones have been meh, and the odd number ones have been yeah. Which means if they're doing a 5, it's probably going to be good because you know it's
Knock on wood.
it's historically accurate, and you know, so we'll see. But they talked about rebooting Indiana Jones, but casting the role as a female.
We have Laura Croft though.
Exactly, that's what like half the comment
let
section
Laura
said. They're like, we
Croft
have Tomb Raider,
get
Laura
a
Croft.
chance. I need a good Laura Croft film. I love
There's
Laura
a new
Croft.
Tomb Raider. I've heard good things
Yes.
about it.
I usually don't like reboots either, but I need to see the new Tomb Raider because I've heard so many people actually like it. And if that's here, then we don't need a female indie.
We
I
never
want
need a female indie.
And Laura. To just
Oh,
come out
imagine
together.
an Indy and Laura team up. I mean,
Yeah,
it would
that's what I'm
never work because the timelines are so different.
As well as she is a boss ass motherfucker and he's getting old.
Language.
I didn't realize that. My apologies.
Trying to keep this family friendly.
I got excited. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but Indy may be old, but he can still punch a Nazi.
Robert wants to see a new Tarzan movie. I
Like
haven't
a
seen it
live
yet.
action Tarzan? Because, I mean, they could do another animated one, but...
Tina says, well, Tomb Raider was awesome.
see, I believe it. I've never played Tomb Raider, nor seen any of the movies.
Played
I
it.
know I'm an uncultured swine.
I played them. And
I plan on it at some point because I love history, I love archaeology, and that sounds something I'd be interested in. And that's why I love Indiana Jones. Which I remember the first time I saw Indiana Jones too. Thank you, Dad. We got Raiders of the Lost Ark on VHS from the library.
Was that ever returned?
Yes, it was returned.
Okay, 'cause I know both of us have that, like, problem with not
I was
returning.
sick at the time. Running a fever, and I didn't care about anything or anyone. I just wanted to be left alone and, like, watch TV. My dad found Indiana Jones at the library, and so he picked it up like, hey, Ben, you know, you and your brothers might like this. Dad, I don't want to watch Indiana Jones. Sounds stupid. I said that too. Mind you, I was young and I was sick. Okay, like high fever sick. I wasn't thinking straight. Kyle Busch is going to the pits! Yay! Am I supposed to comment?
There was already been a live action Tarzan film in like 2015. There are lots of Tarzan movies. Most are really old. Those are the ones I like. But there were some made in the 80s too.
But anyways, yeah, so I was just...
Family friendly and educational channel.
I was having none of it. I didn't want to watch it, but my dad went ahead and he put it on. So I'm just like, you know, whatever. Since I don't feel like staying in my room, I want to, you know, sit down and watch TV because we only had a TV in the living room. Fine, you know, sick and miserable. I don't even get to watch what I want to watch, but fine. Oh my God, I loved it so much, but then I fell asleep. So then my dad was going to return it the next day because he didn't think I wanted it. I'm like, no. I grabbed that tape and I rewinded it. Yes, mind you, it was a VHS tape. Makes me feel old saying that. But yeah, popped that tape back in and enjoyed a wonderfully beautiful movie. God, I love that series so much. And I'm pretty sure we just slapped Kyle and, yeah, we're lapping field members now. We just slapped Denny Hamlin. So on the bright side, Kyle Busch is a lap down. Some of my biggest competition is starting to go lap downs.
And now you must survive. How many more laps?
A certain amount.
Okay. But
Was that specific enough for you?
no.
Oh wow, Jimmy Johnson's pitting.
Oh,
9 more laps.
How much fuel do you have?
No, I got plenty.
Okay.
I'm pitting at end of stage. I'll be fine till end of stage. And then there's going to be, I think, like 80 laps in stage 2, maybe. Hold on, there should be...
Stage 3?
Stage 3. Oh, fun fact, just so you know, just so we all know ahead of time. The Charlotte race this season, by the way, Phil, is 4 stages. 4 stages, 600 miles, 4 stages.
Okay.
So I don't make a fool out of myself like Real Radman did. Oh man, I think the game's glitched. It's stage 3, it should be finished. What the? Yes. There are 4 stages in Charlotte because it is the longest race of the season, the Coca-Cola 600. As well, there's something I want to do, and I want to know y'all's suggestions on this, because I think it'd be fun to have a race with Phil and I and whatnot on the channel once we get the controller. But Charlotte is going to be coming up within, several races. Now, unfortunately in the game, there's no all-star race like there is in real life. What if we did our own all-star race? And by we, I say both Phil and I drive in it. It wouldn't be a whole 600-mile race or anything. It'd be a good 25, maybe 50, probably 25% race. Maybe break it down into 3 stages. Have a little all-star race with both Phil and I as drivers. How's that sound? And we have a comment.
Yeah, we have a it says, I really like the Mummy, but the new one is shit.
I haven't seen the new one, and Phil, language.
I said shit, and hey now, you're an all-star.
What do you think about that, Phil? You think that might be fun to do a little all-star race? You know what I mean?
Sure, an all-star race is good.
Oh, the all-star race is a non-point race in NASCAR.
Okay.
In order to qualify, you have to there's 20 cars. 16 of them are. It's comprised of former champions who are still racing full time. Former champions who are still racing full time. I think former all-star race winners who are racing full time. And then it's like past race winners from the season before and then the current season.
Okay. Robert says that he would like to see all-star race.
Nice. And so basically, oh wow, there's a caution. I might as well pit now. Everyone else is pitting. I'll lose some positions guaranteed, but might as well pit now. I'll probably still pit into stage, maybe. So basically, there's 16. So the 16 drivers are selected from that pool to race an all-star race, and then the final 4 ones, the final 4 positions. Everyone else who's not selected then has to go through a 75-lap race, 3 stages. Each stage being considered its own race of sorts. And whoever wins each stage gets to go on to the all-star race. Only 20 cars get to be in the all-star race. The last position, the last person who will be in the all-star race, is voted on by the NASCAR fans. They vote for who will go to the all-star race. Make sense? So it's 20 cars, a 75-lap shootout. No, a 70-lap shootout, I want to say. Yeah, 70-lap shootout. 20 cars. I think it's like 4 stages. 20 laps. Oh wow, that was into stage. I didn't realize that was into stage. I don't need to pit then. Okay. So 20 laps, end of stage. Another 20 laps, end of stage. Another 20 laps, end of stage. One 10-lap shootout with only the top 10 cars. Hold on one quick second, guys. Trying to find something. So, obviously, unfortunately, due to the game that I lost,
You sack of crap.
with I have it. With the NASCAR Heat 2 game, none of the NASCAR games have all-star race setting, nor do they have a clash, which I really wish they had at least a clash, but that's fine. If you don't know what the clash is, Phil, I'll explain that to you in a second.
Okay.
With that being said, I think it would be pretty fun to have a split-screen all-star race of sorts. Now, we wouldn't be able to eliminate anybody, or it'll probably even be a little bit more laps than the usual, but there'll be an all-star race because we'll have Phil driving as well. Because that would be fun. We'll have Phil driving as well.
What track?
Charlotte.
600 laps.
No. We
25%, 600 laps. Or, well, it's the 600, but is that, like, how many laps?
Miles. That's how many miles it is.
How many laps
600 miles.
total?
It's a 1.5 track, so it's about 300 laps. We could maybe even bring it down to 13% race length.
No, I'm just like, people have to go through that.
At Bristol, it's not as many miles, not nearly as many miles, but it's 500 laps at Bristol. That's 1,000 left turns.
Hey, are you sure 1,000?
It's 500 laps
Yeah,
going around the track.
for
1,000 left turns, or if you think about it, it can even be considered 2,000 because you think there's 500 times around turn 1, 500 times around turn 2, 500 times around turn 3, 500 times around turn 4.
No.
Final stage, guys. Final stage. We're next to Ricky Steinhaus Jr. and David Reagan.
Okay, be smart.
I have no clue where Kyle Busch is in all this. We have some slower-ish cars behind us. We have 77 laps to the finish, guys. Can we win this race? Will desserts be on me tonight? Time will tell. Yes, time will tell. So I guess the question is, if we're going to do an all-star race with NASCAR Heat 2 settings, how can we go about it, guys? And obviously we do it split screen so that then Phil and I can both race, and that's if you'd like to race an all-star race on the channel with me. We can't do split screen online though, unless you had a copy of the game. So I was going to suggest, what if we did an all-star race with viewers? That would be... And you have a mic on you.
I do.
The thing is we would have to have a copy for you, otherwise you wouldn't be able to run. Then if we'd have to try to get other viewers, if we can at least get 10 viewers to join in, that'd be amazing. If not, worst case scenario, we just run it with AI.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not the worst thing to ever happen. I mean, that might be an idea. That's something we'll have to figure out.
See, I got some good ideas.
And if we did that, then Phil cannot do strategy for me, unless with other viewers, each has someone who can do strategy for them. But what Phil can do is he can announce.
Ready. Steady. Green is going green. Green flag. Green flag.
Oh, by the way, the prize of the All-Star race in real life, not a NASCAR Heat 2 All-Star race that we're talking about, trying to set up in real life, is $1 million in real life.
I see why you said that so many times.
Just to make it clear, I do not have $1 million to give the winner.
You know, maybe I should join this race, so that I could invite Real Redman.
Oh, what does the comment
No,
say?
that's what it says.
Invite Real Redman? He doesn't play PS4. No, he plays NASCAR Heat 2 on Xbox. Now, if we can get, there wouldn't even be a way to get him in, I don't think, to where he can even announce for us and be part of the... That'd be epic, though. I would love to have Radman on as a streamer. At least, you know, if you ever watch this, Radman, give, like, a brother a shout-out. Huge fan of your channel. Yeah, there'd be that lag though, but he'd be able to announce it on the stream though.
Yeah.
But there's not a spectator camera in lobbies, so you can't. Which means he'd have to be in the race and to be streaming Radman and not one of us in particular. Yeah, but I mean, as much as I would love to have him on the stream, I mean, don't get me wrong, I would have any NASCAR YouTuber on the stream. I'm not, I haven't found any NASCAR YouTubers I dislike, so I'd gladly have any of them on the stream at any point in time. But I mean, Radman's the one I follow the most, and you know, he and NASCAR rivals in the NORC League. So I don't want to invite Radman's rival when I haven't even invited Radman yet.
I mean, it would be just fine.
You don't have an Xbox, I invited your rival. Don't worry, I'm still a big fan. Alright, so we have a stunning lead now on everyone. And you know why? It's because the slower cars are in the front and the faster cars are in the back. Eventually. But we have a pretty good lead. And Phil's happy about that.
They are actually friends.
Oh, I know they're friends in real life, but in the NORC League, I think it's NORC League, they're rivals with each other. Because they're both NASCAR gamer YouTubers, so they're both like, I gotta do better than you for my viewers. But no, in real life they're really cool. They're really close friends. Anyways, I may have to save Real Radman on the channel until we beat him in iRacing. Alright, so far Paul Menard is in second, Ricky Steinhaus. Oh hey, you know how he said the faster are going to make their way up? Luke is in fourth. Well, that's going to make things complicated. Chirix is working his way up and he is fast. There's Chris Buescher, he won stage 1. Oh hey, we got a stage win. That's one thing I forgot about. coming?
Unlike what's F-Racing?
I don't think I've heard of that one.
He's one of F-Racing too, but he doesn't do any
Yeah, iRacing's definitely something on my YouTube bucket list to tackle. And then as well, like I said, you know, I'm going to try to get Phil into iRacing as well. Never know, maybe we could end up competing against real NASCAR drivers, and maybe I'll get noticed. Yeah, you know, if by some chance I ever get noticed on iRacing whenever I'm playing, and you know, I make my way into NASCAR, you guys have to come, you know, do a meet and greet on the track and be like, hey, I subscribed to him before everyone else did.
I'm looking at you, Robert.
You're our first Twitter follower, and our first non-friend subscriber. I remember that too. It was during the Xfinity Daytona race. Like he just like randomly commented on the video, and like Phil and I both freaked out because we're like, "Whoa, there's a viewer that we don't know." We were happy. It was a good day. Then you came back and you watched the Daytona 500 later that evening. That was really cool of you. I always enjoy having you on the stream, Robert. And you too, Christina, if you're even listening. Alright, so Denny Hamlin's catching up as well. Slower cars are slowly starting to get past. If we keep up with the way we're doing, we'll be fine until we have to pit. Once we pit, then that's when I change everything. And the problem is I have a feeling we're going to have to pit more than once this stage if we want to have the best finish possible. But then that means the utmost strategy as well. Nationwide is on your side. 61 to go, ladies and gentlemen. 61 to go.
Background noise.
Get it right, Phil. Well, I hope whatever you're doing right now is entertaining you at least, and we're at least happy to be part of the background noise because that still means we're getting viewer minutes. That's all that matters. Oh, look at that 202 miles an hour, and I did not turn. I need to turn the car, otherwise I'll hit a wall. Got to turn the car, but not around, 'cause if you do, you'll get a black flag. Copyright, Phil, copyright. Phil, snap out of it.
Hey, the Hungry one's not copyright. It's on public television.
Oh.
I would say that it's not copyright and we make any sense.
Yeah. Okay. Dominica.
Let's not start that because then I feel like that would just
Well, let's see. Any interesting topics? Maybe some fun Dungeon Dragons or gamer moments. Because yes, as you all know, not only am I a huge fan of NASCAR, but I'm one of the biggest nerds you'll ever meet. And Phil's a giant nerd himself, and he's slowly becoming a NASCAR fan. One driver at a time. Well, and somewhat Ryan Blaney.
Two drivers.
And Keselowski plays PUBG with Bubba.
Getting back to three.
And Bubba's allied with Austin Dillon.
We're sticking to three.
Oh, just Austin Dillon? Austin Dillon drives the 3?
Get ready for the
Roblox death. We should stream Roblox.
I'm not sure yet. If you already seen it, I can
Haven't been able to get into that yet, Robert. But hey, I definitely will have to at some point. Once I got money. 'Cause I don't have money. And I've seen your memes on Facebook. You don't... no. I don't need other things to pay for right now. Yes. I told you. Oh, just go to my, yeah, go send Robert a friend request. No, he messaged us on Twitter saying to add him on Facebook. I do. I check the, I'm the one who mainly runs the Twitter. The tweeter. Alright, so I'm gonna say some, alright? So, one thing Brad Keselowski talked about recently, and mind you, I'm not the biggest, oh, we have a comment. Not bad. Well, I was gonna say, Brad Keselowski, he was talking in an interview recently. And mind you, I'm not the biggest fan of Keselowski. I don't really have much against him. I mean, I never really paid much attention to him until a little bit more recently when I started to finally able to watch NASCAR on a consistent basis. Guys, I went without watching NASCAR for a couple years. It broke my heart. And then by the time I was able to finally come back, Dale Jr. was retiring. And I'm like, why? But Keselowski, bit of a risky decision, but he's decided to be a little bit more of himself and kind of, I guess, not entirely censor everything he's going to say. And in a sense, because basically how he worded it is, he wants to be able to be himself inside the car and outside the car. And not have to constantly worry about, I can't say this or I'll lose some fans, can't say this because I'll lose some fans or anything like that. If it ticks people off what you have to say in your opinion, then so be it. Let it tick people off. He wants fans to like him inside the car and outside the car. And I'm like, I can agree with you on that one. Because, I mean, he pointed out, it's like, you know, what's the point of having this job and enjoying it every day if I can't be myself in the process? He said something like that, and that, I gained a little bit of respect from him, from that in his interview. And that's the thing, you know, there's a lot of celebrities and everything out there who share their opinions and voice their opinions, and that's fine. I believe everyone has the right to speak their opinion, whether or not you think it's right or not. Everyone deserves the right to speak their mind and their opinion. You don't have the right, though, to shove it down someone else's throat. Some people need to take note of that. People disagree with you, they have every right to disagree with you. It doesn't make them wrong. Just like it doesn't make you right. But yeah. And so if Keselowski, you know, wants to be more outspoken and speak his mind, no matter how dangerous that might be for the world, by all means go for it.
And if you too aren't scared to go into the
Danger
danger zone,
zone.
you go for it.
Oh, okay, so one thing I noticed, because you know how you can see people you follow this person, right? Jeff Gordon, former driver of the 24, retired in 2015. Jeff Gordon follows Real Radman on Twitter. I saw that, I'm like, what? Bruh. Okay. I don't know if there's rubber banding in this game or it's just the fact that my car is just slowly going to crud. But Truex Jr. has closed a near 5-second gap on me. Always eat dinner and watch us at the same time. There's about, coming up on, I think, 48 laps to go.
How much fuel do we have?
19 laps worth of fuel. I just need to block Truex right now. Because he closed that gap, and Denny Hamlin's starting to do the same. Yeah, 48 laps to go.
Inside, he's on your bumper.
Yep. I need new tires. Not getting the traction I need.
Easy, easy.
Thinking about adding some tape to the car.
Clear all the way. Inside. Clear,
Whoa.
clear.
What's the comment say? Alright, see you in a little bit, Robert.
In a bit.
Mine's more sensitive. I'm good at blocking, but dang, Denny Hamlin is catching up. And so is Matt Kenseth, one of my rivals. Okay. We can do this.
Outside. Clear, clear.
Part of me just wants there to be a caution so everyone will go pit. But I don't want that because I want to be on the freshest tires possible. Oh God. Just how much grip I've lost.
Inside, still there.
Oh, Kurt Busch is a lap down. I don't have to race Kurt Busch right now.
Inside, he's on your bumper.
That means Kyle's a lap down too. So you think I should add more? What else does it do?
That's it.
There's got to be more than that. It increases.
No, that's
Does
it.
it tighten or loosen the car?
No, that's your winch. It literally does nothing else.
Alright, so Churix has got one heck of a lead. Alright, I'll add maybe 10 tape. I think he's at 35, so. Worst case scenario, I blow out my engine.
Yeah, that'll make one that cruise.
Well, unfortunately in the game it wouldn't actually blow out the engine. It would just overheat and then I'd have to go pit because I'd slow down too much and get in a wreck because caution. Okay, Churix Jr. is just dominating right now.
Sure, it's a mistake.
I can just hold out for about 10 more laps. Churix is going to have to pit. Kenzip is going to have to pit. And we'll finish the race on 30 lap old tires all around instead of me on 40 lap old tires and them on 30 lap old tires. Unless there's a caution. Oh, he's way ahead of me right now. He's trying to get back on the lead lap, which is the last thing we need. I don't know, this should all make for an exciting race finish. With these guys trying to get back on the lead lap. God bless. Truex Jr. and Danny Hamlin are so fast. Once your tires get down to this point, there's like nothing you can do in this game. Except try to hold your position. And guess when they're going to pit. No. Thing is I want to. Don't know if I want to pit before them or after them, or with them. If I pit with them, they're going to have a head start on the pit, which means I'm going to probably going to need a caution in order to catch up with them. So if I can just get ahead of them, maybe lap them and then pit.
All clear, all clear. Still there, he's outside. All clear.
No, because if I do that, then I'm going a lap down. I want to avoid going a lap down. I want them to go a lap down. We can go a couple more laps.
Unless you can get yourself a caution.
Outside, hold your line. Clear high, quick. Outside, real tight.
who can say what we are?
No.
Yeah, not the show to sing on stream.
Yeah.
Family friendly.
Yeah. So you think I throw that with a lot of that'll throw it way out there.
Way up there, Morty.
Way up in
Easy, easy.
Alright, what did you see? Kyle's pitting.
Kyle!
He's already a lap down. That means Truex is going to be either already pitting or getting ready. Truex pitted.
All clear. Clear, clear. It's good drive off here.
I'm going to need to pit this lap. That's what I'm afraid of when it gets to this point. It's the most likely time for a caution to come out.
Sorry, Jones.
Bring her in. All gas. Still there. He's outside. Watch your speed.
Why not?
Why not?
So, yeah, we'll go with 50.
I was gonna say, like, not too much, it said.
Yeah, add tape brings up speed, right?
Yeah?
I'm counting on that, Phil.
Yeah, it's right here.
Wait, I don't need that much. I don't need that much fuel. A can and a half.
Yeah. You don't need that much.
That should be enough.
Okay, 15 seconds.
Denny Hamlin's coming off pit road. Crap.
Wow. I mean, it does seem to have helped. What do you say? Help?
I don't know yet. I have 38 laps of fuel. I don't know. Too scared to look.
Perfect. 31.
And I am a lap down. I don't know, the car feels a little different.
Still a car out there.
I don't know if it's good different or bad different.
Well, that's where we find out. You're already hitting 200.
I was hitting 202 earlier on the straightaways. But it's not just I need to feel the tightness of the car.
Yeah, that's the wedge.
Yeah, no, I brought the wedge down.
All clear, driver.
There, there's people pitting. Passing Swarson.
They're up top.
We have a top 10 car. Let's get a top 10 finish. Nope, I'm taking this position.
Clear.
Except Eric Jones. Kozlowski. Coming.
Robert's back. We added
Welcome
more
back.
tape.
We added 10 more tape. We have 50 tape and 46.5 wedge. It's giving it a little bit more speed from the looks of it, but we have to catch up to those who are on the lead lap. We're back on the lead lap, but Truex pitted before us. And Denny Hamlin pitted at the same time as us, so we're just catching up as much as possible with our fresh tires and enough fuel to make it to the end. Will our tires make it to the end is my question. We've got a top 10 car, guys. I know that much to be true. So let's get a top 10 position and win this thing. Let's sweep Auto Club Speedway. We won last night in the Xfinity against all odds. Let's win it tonight. Let's bring it home. And there's Jeffrey Earnhardt.
I'm trying to be all Braveheart over here and all of a sudden.
There's a day Kyle Busch will beat us, but it is not this day. This day we race. We saw half of it. My dad said we'll watch the other half tomorrow night, and that was been about 5-6 years ago.
Oh god. I was like, when did you watch Braveheart? It's been like 5-6 years ago. Oh, that's when. I mean, it's like watching Gladiator. It takes some time, but you need some actual patience with that film. It's a good film, so is Gladiator, but both of them you need some patience for.
Comment.
I predict a blowout and hitting the wall on the last lap wall.
Oh gee, thanks a lot. Have a little faith in me. Or maybe he meant someone else. Did he mean me or somebody else, Robert? Oil tank's not that bad. Gooden's more in the top 10, but I know Denny Hamlin's in front of us and probably Truex.
Could be anyone.
Better be. Okay, this is where the heartbreak happens. Okay, let's, so we know who's in first. It's Truex Jr. He's 15 seconds ahead of us. We need a caution in order to win this thing. And we need to hope and pray to God that Truex laps everyone except for me. Because if he laps everyone, that gives me time to go ahead and pit in a last ditch effort to win the race. So if he can lap most of the people here, I can get 4 fresh tires. And if I have 4 fresh tires, well then we got ourselves a nice shootout. Hopefully a late race though, because if we do it now, it won't be as effective. Let's see, I mean, hey, 3rd place in Auto Club with a top 10 car, that's not a bad finish. We started, Robert, you missed it. We started in 26th place like we did last night.
Be right back, the dang dog wants out.
Dang dog. Dang pupper. Dude, even with these enhancements, we are not making time on Truex. His car is illegal, I swear.
But is your car legal?
That's it, I'm bump drafting a bit. Not a slow car like him.
Or is it to reckon?
Dude, 14's in front of me. That means that Truex must have lapped him. How many people are lapped by Truex? Dude, we're about to find out. Chris Buescher is 20 seconds behind me. And Truex is 15 seconds in front of me. We're having roughly around 40-second laps. Meaning it'll take a little bit more time. But if Chris Buescher falls back more and Truex goes up more, well, figure that. Something's slowing Truex down. Oh god, 20 laps to go. Here in Auto Club. No matter how this race goes down, guys, it was an entertaining race nonetheless. I enjoyed it. Next week's Martinsville! Yay! Let's just unplug the internet and say we did it. We have Martinsville in the trucks and Xfinity. No, trucks and Cup. Not Xfinity. We don't have any Martinsville Xfinity races. No, we'll stream it. Just be prepared for some terrible maneuvering stuff. And Phil having to get after me. No, Ben, watch your turns, watch your turns, watch your turns. Turn left, go fast, slow down, turn, go fast, slow down, turn, go fast, slow down, turn. That is family friendly.
That was in my head. Are we doing phrasing?
Yes, they still do phrasing. Yay, welcome back, Robert. 17 to go, and there's 14 seconds on Truex, and Denny Hamlin stayed at a pretty much solid 7, so I don't know. I see some improvement in the car, but we're not making enough ground in order to do something to pass them up. I don't know, third place may be it until next week in the Truck and Cup Series. That'll be entertaining. I'm not going to say I'm going to be good. This is going to be entertaining. Probably because Epic fails. We can make an entire... We can have a season's worth of Epic fails in just one race. Or maybe it'll go well. You never know. Bristol will be fun. Dover will be fun, but that's a mile track. Phoenix is never fun for me. I don't race well at Phoenix, ever. What we need is a caution within the next 10 laps at least. Because if it's caution, I can probably afford to pit. I'm driving. No, I gotta race clean. Even if I see Kyle, I gotta race clean.
Even though Robert even spoke.
Yeah, what's up with that, Robert? Why do you want me to wreck Kyle Busch? Now he was one of your favorites. What's up with that?
Why not? It's all for fun.
That it is. That it is. I'm still trying to race clean.
So Rick it was.
better to win clean. I mean, it's better to lose clean than win as a cheater. Unless you're the intimidator, then if you're Dale Earnhardt, then you go ahead. Just go for it. I mean, rubbing is racing. Not going to deny that. Comment?
Rattle their cage.
I'd like to if I can catch up to them. I probably should have put first. No, my crew chief didn't tell me otherwise, so.
One of them is gonna have to pit again, aren't they?
No. If they got full tank of gas, they're fine. And tires, they're technically fine on.
Hold your line.
Kozlowski.
Kozlowski.
Think Wazowski, except with a K. An L. Kozlowski. Wazowski, Kozlowski.
I'm just looking.
Insan's on your bumper.
Oh, God, okay. Careful, Kozlowski. Careful.
Inside, good drive off here.
Okay, he nearly spun me.
Is he going to be the cause of the caution?
No, he backed it up a lot. And he's a lapped car, so... Come on, Nascar, where's your late race debris caution that comes out of nowhere? Everyone's like, yeah, debris. Found a penny on the track. That penny's gonna cause a big one.
Oh.
Yeah, you wanna race like that? I'll race like that.
Hold your line. Clear, clear.
Someone's going to pit road. It's no one we need to, though. I think I know who it is. I'm willing to bet it's 17 Ricky Steinhaus Jr.
Insan's on your bumper.
God bless. Kozlowski. Take a chill pill. You're a lap down.
Standing.
Why are you so ticked off?
Me?
No, Kozlowski.
Nah, he's ruining me.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm asking you why he's so ticked off.
I don't know. I didn't do nothing. Like someone spit a piece of gum onto the track. Oh God. Kyle Busch is on the lead lap and he's in 5th. Now he's 20 seconds behind, but there's a caution. That means they're going to have to fight Kyle as well. Another problem is I don't know how many are on the lead lap. 5 to go. Caution's got to come out within these next 4 laps if we're going to have a late race caution.
All clear, all clear. Inside, he's on your bumper.
How come there's always a late race caution whenever we don't need one, but then whenever we need one, there's one?
You know what? It's time to get from wrecked.
Still a car out there.
No, I'm not doing that.
Clear high.
Come on, Danica, you're on the track. Do something.
Last time we did this track, so, like, at the very end, just someone came along, and we got 3 extra laps.
I know, it's only 2 extra laps.
With 2 extra laps.
It was a green-white checker finish. See, if I can just get into the pit, even with a green-white checker, I might be able to go from at least 10th to 1st if I have 4 fresh tires. Because these are the tires almost everyone else is on right now. If I can trump that... We're coming up on the white flag. Way back in 5th. Nearly 20 seconds behind. Thing is Chirix is about to... He'd probably already passed that checker, that white flag. So the white flag's out. Hold on. In about 20 seconds, he's going to pass. So there's not a late race caution about now, or at least in about 20 seconds. Then there's not going to be one, and it's going to call the race.
Get to the bottom, get to the bottom. Still a car out there. Inside, he's on your bumper.
It's going to be so easy.
Get to the bottom, get to the bottom. Still a car out there. They're quick.
White flag's out.
Just one more lap to go. Caution, caution, caution. Watch for the brake.
Oh!
No.
There's a late race caution! There's a late... On the final lap, too! Wait, what am I doing?
Just tires.
I don't even need fuel. And I'll get it anyways.
'Cause it doesn't matter.
Bringing down the wedge.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to be placed back in probably 5th place. We're going to be... That means we're going to be in the inside lane. If everything...
That's your best lane.
Guys, this is it. This is it. This is it. This is it.
This is it.
Almost ready. Okay, be smart out there. Outside,
We have the freshest tires out of, I think, almost everybody here, except maybe Jim and John.
Still there, he's outside. Stay on the bottom. Hold your line. Off there now. They're quick. Oh, oh.
Kenzip's on my inside. He's my rival right now, too.
Come on.
He's pushing me up the track.
He's on your bumper.
Hold on, Jimmy Johnson's good. He's on the inside. He's a lap car. Oh God! No! Kane!
One more lap.
I know.
Catch first position.
I know. I have it, but I have to block, and I'm tight. My car is tight, Phil. God, Kozlowski, stay off. Coming into turn 3. I'm diving it.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Johnson.
Easy in there, you're right about it.
No. No. No, 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 no. And that's game. Oh. Oh. Second. Oh, we did not sweep an auto club. Oh my god. That late race caution was what we needed, but hey, we started that caution in third, we ended in second, so we went up in one. Let's get a replay, shall we? Do we even want to replay this?
I'm not sure. Robert hasn't said anything. No one said anything.
So right here, we take off. I think we should have removed some of the tape. I feel like that hindered the start up a bit. But I dive it into the inside. And I pushed, because I pushed Truex up a little bit. Kenseth is on our inside. We can't force him down, and unless we can't get around him. That's the problem, is we needed to get around Kenseth, and he knocks us up the track a bit when he pulls up. So there's no way there. We're going in 3 wide coming out of turn 3. Turn 4. Johnson's in ahead, but he's there. So we actually make contact with Casey Kane. We block Truex. We head up. We take that first position. But unfortunately, Truex is on our inside. We can't pass him up. We're coming out of turn 2 now. So we're trying to draft off Truex. This is it. This is a Hail Mary. We dive bomb it. We dive it in a lot deeper than we should. We barely miss the grass. And I come up, but unfortunately can't hold on to it. Truex has to run, then he gets in. Kane gets in our way, and we accidentally spin Casey Kane out, our teammate. At least Kyle doesn't beat us.
Yeah.
Or Kenseth.
Or Suarez.
That was an exciting finish, guys. We may not have won, but I'm proud of that ending.
That was good.
That was good. Oh, and Kane was a lapped car, so I don't feel as bad. But Chase Tilly got knocked out of the race early on. That makes me feel bad right there. Hey, this is Truex's first win in the series, too.
Oh, sweet.
In the season. So going on to the playoffs right now, guaranteed spots. And by the way, we're number 2 in point standings as of right now. Truex is a whopping lead on us. He has 30 more points than us. But right now, we have 9 playoff points. More playoff points than anybody else at this moment in time. And the ones who are guaranteed, we have 5 cars in the Monster NASCAR Energy Cup Series who are guaranteed a spot in Miami. And that is Martin Truex Jr., me, Matt Kenseth, Joey Logano, and Kurt Busch. Who else is on their way? We don't know. Time will tell. Next week, Martinsville. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. And you know, it's Truex Jr. I'm a fan of Truex Jr., so I can't be too mad that we lost against him.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good, clean run, for the most part. So I was happy with that. Guys, thank you so much. Just a little refresher before we go. We'll go to the Camping World Truck Series. We've only done 2 races so far. The next race is Martinsville, so we're coming back in the number 8 Chevy truck. But looking at the not schedule standings, so we see we won both races so far. We have 13 playoff points. We are doing something that we like to call in the business called dominating. But we're only 2 races in. So Martinsville, short track, how's it going to go? Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll have 250 laps in the trucks, and then 500 laps in the cup cars. So it's going to be interesting. Looking forward to it, guys. So we'll be streaming with you guys more later. We're looking at more stuff to bring to the channel soon, once Phil gets his PlayStation back especially. Guys, I had a wonderful race with you guys tonight. It was so much fun. Thank you very much. This is Dr. 2116 signing off. And
I'm Phil Foxx signing off. See you guys in the next time.
good night.